Yo, what's up? It's Mandy, and today I'm going to do the reviews of Perfect Effect, Rewinder, and Ejector. Ejector. Alright, so here they are in their little packages, looking all cool and whatnot, and you can see that the only difference really is color scheme, and that's about it. So here's my boy Ejector, which is obviously a play on the name Eject, and you can see right here that they have these little things. I actually did it off camera so you can see it and you didn't see me struggling and being scared, because these are really fragile and I didn't want this to break off, but you see these little things just flip right out here. And you can see it's right inside the hips. You can see that peg right there. That's how it's supposed to be, sticking out when you want to do this. It's really fragile, and it kind of just keeps moving his weight, so you gotta just kind of like grip them and try to pull this out. So you can see they're both sticking out like that. And by the way, don't pay attention to my nails because they're really gross. They were really nice, but I didn't really have time to fix them before I did a review. So anyways, and the point of these things is that you can stick their swords on the back there if you want to make them look like they kind of got their swords like on the side there on their belt, little holster type of deal. As you can see, it fits pretty good on there. You can probably do it, move them around however you want, but yeah, he's looking pretty dope right there with these on the back. And here's his cannons right here, and I love these. They're really cool. If you can see right here that this little tab goes right in the back here, so it's actually really easy. You can see you can lift this up or you can take it down. Either way, they still fit in there. And what's really cool is that you can slide it in and out. So you can have that look of it being shorter or longer, and I think that looks really sick. And also, he comes with this little handgun right here. It's not much of a handgun, but it looks really cool when it's on his hand, or in his hand I should say, and it fits nice. That's what I love about these Perfect Effects, is that these toys, and definitely these toys, I'm not sure about their other stuff, but these ones, everything fits real nice. Everything clicks and everything stays in tight, and you don't have to worry about stuff falling out. And speaking of that, you can, oh my god, it's scary. it's so scary to pull something out of there, because that is the most fragile thing right there. It's very fragile, and I've had enough toys break that I don't really want to deal with that right now. So, and you can see his swords are dope. I really like him. He's actually looking a little bit like a little Gundam or something right now, but I really like his swords. Let me try to push it down. I don't know how far down it goes, but you can see it just came out, but it's because I didn't really push it far down enough. But these things all stay in really cool. You don't have to worry about anything falling out with these guys. Alright, so here's a rewind right here, looking all crazy cool. And I can take these out just to show you that. Of course, you can put these a lot of other places. I don't know why I can't get this out, but see, they actually go in so perfectly that it's hard to get them out, but not like, it's not like really hard to where like it's frustrating. It's just like, it just snaps in pretty good. So you just need a little extra force to pull these out. And you can see the same holes are right here for the tabs. And I've seen people put them up or facing down, so you can really just do whatever you want. There's a lot of really cool display possibilities with these guys. I can't see it because it's I'm looking through my lens and I can't see it. So it's like black and black. That's what I'm looking at right now. So anyways, you can see how cool that looks with it on the back. It kind of reminds me of like Bruticus a little bit. And then you can pull these up or down. So you can have them either way. I really like the way these look. Really cool. And as if this thing wasn't cool enough, there's actually a place where you can take his handgun right here. And I don't know if you can see this, but there's actually a little, like a divot right there. And you can actually just slip it right in here. So it's so perfect, it makes me sick. I mean, the way they designed this is really good. So you can see like that. And then I like this pose a lot that they got going on right here. Let me grab this paper for you. And look, check that out. That's really dope. I really love how he's kind of doing this little battle pose with his cannons up in the air right here. He's on his knee. Really love that. So you can replicate that. And it's really easy because these are just so nice and articulate. You can see you can kind of bend that right there. And it's just really cool. There's just so much stuff you can do with him. You can have him on his knees. You can have him, kind of like mid-run mode or whatever. And there's just so many things you can do with him. And I just really enjoy the way that his gun is sitting there like that. I just think that looks really dope. And as far as articulation goes, these guys are pretty good. The only thing I noticed with these guys is that happens. I didn't even mean to do that. I was just trying to show you, but you can see there's a ball joint right there. And of course it goes right back on. It's not that bad, but it's kind of annoying when you're trying to play with them or whatever, but whatever, it's no big deal. And obviously his head does go around. I don't like to mess with it too much because it's a little bit fragile, so I don't want to mess with that, but you can see he has these pieces. Get off of there. He has these pieces right here. that go here, and then it's cool that you can actually tab it or you can stick it in even when that's open. So I like that. I love versatility like that. And them things are really hard to take out, but they're not too bad. But you can see obviously his shoulders here. It's like a far cry from the G1. It's like crazy better. Anyways, you can see he's got a lot of good articulation. I love how his knees bend like this. And then, of course, his feet are able to bend, too. His little tiny feet, they're ridiculous. Look how tiny they are in that tiny little joint right there. But you can see that. Yeah, he's got a lot of really, really good articulation. Like I showed you before, he can do like the running pose, he can bend his knees and all that kind of stuff. So he's really, really good, and he's not tight at all, and he's just really loose. And of course, he can also rotate at the waist here. Alright, so in order to put these guys into their weapon versions, we're going to have to take the cannons and put them back on the arms real quick. So I'm going to take these out. Obviously, you're going to take his dope little gun out of his hand too. Alright, so you're going to take this little tab, you're going to squish these legs together, and you can see how perfect that is. A little tab, they can just fit right in, and it clicks. I'm still amazed that it actually works. There's so many Transformer toys and other toys that I have that just don't click and don't fit where they're supposed to. Alright, and you're also going to turn the head around, and you kind of like push it in, which is kind of scary, because it feels like it's never going to like come out again. And you kind of push it in there. I don't know if you can see that, but there, and then this peg comes up, so that's cool. You can see you're going in the right direction. Alright, so he has his head down in there, so you're just going to take these and you're going to kind of push them up so they're all the way up like this. They're getting kind of wobbly now, but he actually looks kind of cool like that with his two hands thrust forward like that. And then you're going to just bend it down like this. And what's actually really cool is that you can see there's pegs in here, and they're going to fit in the back of the arm, so you twist this thing and then they both fall off, which was awesome. And then I think you're supposed to take these out. Okay, yeah, you can see the little holes right there. And then, I actually had this the wrong way, but you were supposed to flip the waist around, but I think I did it twice instead. You can see they actually will fit right in here, which is really cool. You can actually see that these pegs, open that up a little bit, will go right inside there. So you can see everything just fit right inside there. And another really cool thing you can do with his weapons version is you can plug him into the sides of City Commander. And unfortunately, I don't even have, I don't have Ultra Magnus, so basically I can't make City Commander. I just have his, like, his add-ons. So if anyone out there, for the love of God, has an Ultra Magnus Classics, please let me know. I will totally, you know, trade it, buy it, whatever. So let me know. And also, I'm not sure if I'm doing this right, but I know you can totally put, you know, he can hold it in his hand also. And another cool thing is, this may actually be the way to do it for him too, is that you can extend the peg here with the pistol bottom. So you can just basically stick that in there, and just stick it right in, and I'm not sure if this works for this one. I think it does. It's kind of loose fit, so I think that's what you're supposed to use though. But also, this one totally works for a lot of different figures, and he totally works for Cybertronian Optimus Prime too. So that's really, really cool, and he also works for G1 Blaster, and so that means obviously he works for SDCC Blaster and also Classics Blaster too. Alright, so here's a comparison to their G1 homies right here, and you can see they have a really good likeness. Like, I think they look really, really awesome together. And obviously they're a little bit taller and slimmer than the others, but I think they're both really dope. Like, if you guys don't have either one, definitely pick them up. As far as what I paid, I think it was like, it was basically the same price as TF Source. I think they're like 50, something like 50 for the set, so they're like 25 each, which is pretty pricey, but I got them on eBay, so I did get a bit of a deal. So definitely pick these guys up. They're really, really dope, and you can see the other guy still in weapon mode right over there. And I would say definitely pick these up. I mean, usually I'm just going to keep them in this mode until I can finally find Ultra Magnus for my City Commander. I might put them in that mode for a little while. And also, I was thinking Rewinder would look really dope in his weapon mode since he's black, with the Dark Side Optimus Prime that I have, the Cybertronian one. So I definitely gotta find my Cybertronian Prime. Everything's like put in storage right now. So yeah, I would say pick these guys up, and let me know in the comments what else you guys want me to do a review of. I've got a lot of stuff. I just haven't had a lot of time to review stuff lately. So let me know down below, and if I can find the time to do it, I will definitely love to review stuff for you guys. So thank you guys for watching. Peace.